not saying it. I'm not saying it.
That's what man are saying.
I'm not saying it.
Man implied it, but he doesn't want to commit
Big
to
pause.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that there's a thing that came to mind, didn't it?
Interesting way to start.
No, do you know what? I'm just, I'm excited to see Tosin in it.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah?
I'm gassed.
We back. We locked in. Full strength, full bodied, full cast, whatever you want to call it. We are back.
It's good to be back. It's actually good to be back.
I feel like he should.
I feel like I should.
First.
No.
I feel like you should go first.
I feel like
let the people hear your voice.
I should get an intro.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Standing at.
What did my friends think of me? Like
Standing at what? 6'2", 6'3"?
I told the girl 6'8", but
all right. Standing at 6'2", 2.5. The one, the only. Our resident rocket, our former warrior. He used to be at the land of the rising suns.
There's no need.
But now,
I'm a rocket, bro.
he's a rocket.
Stop telling them.
No affiliations with the other squads.
He's a rocket.
These fan bases still might love you, innit?
And look, it's good to be back, bro. I've been listening to the last couple of episodes. You might have been agreeing too much, bro. I'm here to,
Yeah.
To shake things up.
We need an enabler.
Okay.
We need a rage baiter. We work best when we have a rage baiter.
Bro, these guys say, agreeing. What's going on?
Takes have been too good. The takes have been too good.
Nah, on a real though, it's good to be back because we got some big things that happen in the NBA. Jimmy Butler injured, ACL injury.
Can't keep to the intro now. We can't.
Nah. Like this is like we got to add like a breaking news.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is injured.
And
there's so many ramifications that happen because of this injury. What's the biggest ramification you think?
Warriors season.
He's sitting over there. He's sitting over there.
Warriors season's over. There is nothing we can do now to rectify the situation, especially now with the whole Anthony Davis thing going on. His injury, there's no move we can play. We're out of cards, and now we just got to do the whole hope and spirit and hope on a miracle.
Can we cash in our first zoom in? Can we zoom into Owen?
If you zoom in, you're just gonna see tears. You're gonna see tears. You ain't gonna hear no more.
Can we cash that?
You're gonna hear tears.
He's not allowed tears though. Is he allowed tears?
Why am I not allowed tears?
No, the basketball gods don't give you everything you deserve, bro.
Bro, I saw one tweet. You know the LeBron 2018 team. They said Curry got his own little LeBron 2018 team now. Like,
Curry, We'll see
a bunch of losers.
We'll see what you do now.
Bro, LeBron got that when he was how old? We're 37. You guys are running with young bulls. You got Luka out there. You're running with Amin Thompson and Şengün. We're doing this.
Bro,
our young bulls don't even play no more, bro. They're out here demanding trades. Like we're not in the same situation.
You man deserve it, bro. For all the bad that you commit.
You did it with them. What are you talking about? You deserve
but you know Warriors fans. Do you know how they talk on KD's name? Bro?
You know what? That's facts. You know what? That's facts.
Don't tell me this guy was. Hey, listen. Can I get a zoom in? Zoom in on me, then zoom in on him. This guy here was on Netflix special talking about Kate. What was the tweet about?
One day.
What?
Hashtag they will love and respect you.
Who's they? Tell them who they is. People like him. People like this guy, bro.
If you want to know, I had a bunch of Warrior fans in the replies of that tweet. Like when the problem asks who the problem is or where the problem's at or what's going on, they were like, oh, who's they? I didn't respond to none of them.
We know who they is.
I knew, KD knew, and the guy in question knew who I was talking about. I was talking about this man over here, bro, that don't respect KD.
We respect KD, but we just want the same respect back, even more respect. We allow the all-time great not to be put in certain disrespectful conversations. We validated it, bro. That's all we did. Hey. We're not saying we made you. We're not saying we did. We validated you. Hey. We validated you.
Hey, listen, Iron Ovo. He's not saying he made us, Joms. Has this guy?
They would have put you in mellow convos. I'm not saying your skill set was there before you got us. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they would have put you in a mellow and AI convos. Like, okay, yeah, he good. He never got over that hurdle. Hey, listen. Convos. That's what you would have been.
It's not time for the Kevin Durant debate.
We're going to get to it,
bro. We're going to get to it,
bro. That's crazy.
That's love, bro. We had great times together, bro.
So long story short, the Warriors deserve everything that they got coming to them right now. In my eyes, especially in my eyes, isn't it?
100%. 100%. All the KD hating, they deserve everything that they
I
can
thought
get.
that was that we had that run with Kelly Oubre. I thought that we've already paid
Nah,
for that.
you want a ring after that, bro?
Yeah, so why, ethically, bro.
And all the Draymond shit as well, fam.
Yeah, that's him. Bro. He needs to
It's
get rid
all
of him.
karma.
You might want to keep him. You be prepared for that karma that comes with
The
it.
fact the
boy.
front office is not ready to trade him, yeah, is ridiculous, though. Even last night, the game with Dallas, he was
What? Oh yeah, when there's arguing with the ref.
like if the ref kicked him out at any point, the refs kind of flocked him out. He doesn't want to play when we're not favourites or we're not like the better team or when Steph's not there. If he doesn't want to play, so the refs go, right, okay, we'll give you a one fine and we're not going to kick you out because that's what you want. He doesn't want to compete no more, bro. He needs to go, bro.
Go where? Who wants Draymond?
That's the
The thing
issue,
about
bro.
the Warriors situation and the Jimmy Butler situation that makes it so bad, yeah, it's because there's so many problems that come with it. You don't know what Jimmy's gonna be like when he comes back. You don't really have options to trade for anyone. Like, who can you really trade for? Like, Giannis, how are you gonna trade? You could say trade for Giannis. How are you gonna trade for Giannis? Are Milwaukee gonna take Draymond Green?
No.
And Podensky?
No.
Who else?
You have to take Kuminga as well, though.
Why though?
Then again, I'm talking as if I'm like a smart GM. We know these GMs aren't.
Kuminga, Draymond,
Smart.
2 first-round picks were holding like their newborn babies. I like that should be enough to build around it, no?
So who do you think you can trade for?
I think realistically we can't trade for no one because we lost our leverage. I think we should have made the trade way before the Butler thing. That's been an issue that's been going on for a while now. Kuminga should have been traded on the 15th or 16th by the time it immediately became legible to be traded. So now we put ourselves in a position that we weren't even in a strong position to trade in anyway. And now we ain't got an extra piece we could have traded. Even though we weren't going to trade him, teams know that we're kind of desperate now. Because if we don't make a trade now, our season's over. Even getting Anthony Davis.
I know, but you're saying make a trade, but like who
I mean,
can you trade
even
for?
let's say hypothetically we can just get these players that are available. Anthony Davis. If we trade for him, we don't know when he's coming back, and we want to not have enough time to make a gel within the team. So that's already a waste of time. Then we have what other superstar is really available? Maybe marketing. What are we gonna have to get for marketing?
Hey, you're telling me all the Warriors like. I was trying to make me feel sorry for the Warriors.
I'm not trying to make you feel sorry for the Warriors. I don't need that because I don't feel like any of the teams are doing anything anyway. But my thing is just that it's just a thing of I'm not gonna go here and be like, oh yeah, well we're gonna find a way to win. When I don't think our team was strong enough to begin.
So
with.
you think it's over for you guys this season? There's nothing you can do. You can't trade for anyone.
I think if we trade, like maybe we can do the AD trade if there was something that would pick up. Dallas would take the picks for that.
He wouldn't.
They would have to be also.
He wouldn't dare.
No.
Rich Paul wouldn't dare.
What?
Send
You-
AD
you-
to,
you dare
to play
broke
with
it.
Steph.
You dare broker that deal, bro.
I was reading actually.
You
I
fucking
was reading
dare.
an article. I don't know how thing it is, but apparently they're looking to make a move for Giannis and LeBron in the off season.
Who?
Lakers.
Me.
No, Lakers.
Oh, Lakers. I thought you said
Yeah,
Lakers.
Lakers.
I was about to say hell no.
Lakers were looking to make a move for LeBron and
Yeah,
LeBron
we'll,
and Giannis.
yeah, we'll be able
But
to
I
bring
think
some
I think
real.
it's one of them articles they just put out there so like they appease the fans. Oh, we're trying to do something.
We'll be
Really
happy
and
to bring
truly,
some
nothing
real
will happen.
leadership to that team.
Huh?
We'll be happy to bring some real leadership to that team.
Bruh, you wouldn't mind
You're
LeBron
not-
going
you're
to the
not-
Warriors.
You're not even the guy on your team. Them man, like, you're running with the second unit, bro.
41. He's
You're running with
40.
you're running with the young boys,
We'll
bro.
see. We'll see if you're still in the league at 41.
Lucas says jump. Everyone says hi. LeBron says jump. He says he's not taking his pills.
That's me
today.
at 41. You in your prime. KD was telling you how high to jump, and you knew how to jump bro,
Hey,
to get that
we
ring
never,
back.
we never went there.
Hey,
We never went
yeah,
there.
yeah.
We never went there.
Yeah.
We never went
They'll
there.
give you foot-
We never went to someone to teach us how to win.
35 in the finals,
grown
bro.
men asking another grown man 3 years older to teach me how to
save
win.
me.
That's you guys. That's you guys relating.
Somebody
someone to teach you how to
save
win.
me.
Bro, listen, don't do that.
that.
Don't do that. You guys went to the Hamptons to beg this man to join your team.
Started
Bro.
recruiting you the year before.
But did they not go to the Hamptons though?
They put carbon emissions in the sky. You don't know
When-
they're telling these
Five
celebrities
players.
When
Five
got you-
players got on one airplane.
And this is the problem. This is the
gotta
problem.
beg man to join him.
This is the problem with today's day. And we don't respect laws of the gladiators no more. We defeated that guy in battle. We have rights to him. We do. We have the rights to him, bro. By the law of the gladiator, that is facts, bro.
No,
He's
bro.
our guy, bro. We beat him 3. He was 3-1 up. We defeated him. He was the guy that when he finally gets out the West, he's been to the finals before.
And what happens when
defeated
that?
him.
And what happens when
defeated
that
him.
guy becomes better than your guy, and is the reason that you won? What happens
Bro,
then?
He played the best on a team that was always gonna win.
All right.
What do you mean always gonna win? How are you always gonna win?
Because we had Clay, we had Steph, we had KD.
You had that.
And
You had that the year before.
Yeah.
You had that the year before. You didn't win. I
And we had the
guess.
KD too. We upgraded from Harrison Barnes to KD.
So what? If you got anyone else, you would have won.
So not anyone else, but there's a few players.
Alright,
There's a
then.
few players.
See that's how work. That's who they. That's the day he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. That's the day he was talking about. You see how they talk. We went there, got him 2 finals MVPs, 2 rings, and that's how they talk on his name.
Help them get the.
We don't hate Steph. We don't. KD fans don't hate Steph. We love Steph. That's
I
one
love
of our
KD
favorite
too,
point
bro.
guards. But that's how they talk on our name, though. They own him. Yeah, they said it. But they own him.
You make it seem like it's a weak move, bro. You say it like it's on our behalf, bro. That's gladiator stuff, bro.
That's the day.
That's joined us,
in the
bro.
Netflix documentary. That's the day that Yamada was talking about.
That makes me day. Then that's my pronoun.
You heard it.
Look, that's my pronoun. Day.
Please show them.
That's my pronoun.
The day that Yamada_AS was talking about.
If that's what makes
Hey,
it, bro.
shout out KD and Netflix for that as well. Shout out KD and Netflix.
That was
some
surreal, bro.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I was jealous.
crazy.
I was jealous as fuck.
See, yeah, that's his God.
That's my favorite player. I'm seeing this guy's tweet. Like that's my bro in it. But I'm like, that's my favorite player. Like,
And what's crazy is I done hated on KD.
the things he said
In the basketball world, I done hated on KD. You gotta understand, bro. You went to the Warriors, and I'm a LeBron fan. Like, let's get it. Like, you're my second favorite player ever, but second favorite player. You violated my first favorite player.
Great times.
But it's like after a while, I came to understand. Not even understand what he did. I'll never forgive him for that, innit? As a fan, just like it is what it is.
We don't need your forgiveness.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I mean? It is what it is. But in terms of like, he's still a great player, fam. He's still a great player. And like we have these debates all the time.
All the time.
Arguing. That's why I pleaded to Twitter and to KD and said, these man hate you, That's what that tweet was made in.
You know what it is,
these man hate
this
you.
issue with the
He
KD
knows.
fans. This issue with the KD fans. KD fans will go on and just say it like it's a bypass thing. Oh yeah, like KD's a given better than Steph. And then when you get the reaction out of us,
No, I don't say that.
when you get the
I don't
reaction
say
out of
that.
us, all of a
I
sudden
say
we're
that.
the crazy
I don't
ones.
say that. I don't
We're
say
the
that.
crazy ones.
I don't
And then
say
LeBron
that.
fans have actually got you guys to be like, they're bigging you guys up so that they can just throw in their agenda. They don't mean that stuff. They don't love you, bro. Understand it. It's a
I
fake
love KD,
facade.
innit?
It's a fake facade, bro.
I love KD.
Listen, the rings debate has made the Steph KD argument a real argument. If you break it down. Like, come on, I think Kevin Durant's a better player than Steph. But only because of rings that you say
Only
Steph's
because
got.
of
It
rings.
is.
What
It
do you
is.
mean
It can only be because of rings. Why is Steph better than KD then?
Because Steph's one. What do you mean?
See what
Steph's
rings,
one.
innit? Rings.
Steph's
It's only rings.
You're also acting like
Rings are important,
Yeah,
but I'm
you're
just
acting
saying.
like- it is. It's not.
But
Just
it's only rings though that you say that. Because if you say
shooter than him,
that's it.
his impact on winning is better. But that's
I don't know about that. You're just saying that though.
What do you mean?
You ain't done the research. He's just saying that. How do you mean impact on winning?
He had the most winning team in the league.
That 1 year, KD's OKC team went to the Western Conference Finals how many times?
How
Steph was
did we get to the finals?
what? Three? What? You got there twice, and then went the 2 times with KD as
Yeah,
well.
and then win again up. Wait,
It's just a fact. But
Well,
you
again
said your
after.
impact on winning when KD's been going to the. KD's been on winning franchises.
Gone to more finals than you know.
More finals. That's it. Yeah, just more finals, not more conference finals and
How many
stuff.
finals has KD been to?
Ain't you?
You went to like 3 of OK. Is it 4 of OKC? I think, and then how many of the Warriors?
2.
No, 3 with the Warriors, isn't it?
Technically.
Technically,
He was
the
like
Warriors.
three. I count it. I
Yeah, I
count it.
think that's at 7. I don't think his impact on winning is more than KD's though.
I think he's the one because even we've seen it with
Only he's been to the finals
He
more
hasn't
times.
even had as a good a team as well. He's thinking because his style of basketball. allows
That's
him to-
recent though. You're talking about
What do
prime
you mean
KD.
recent?
Prime
I'm talking
KD when
about prime
OKC when Russ was down,
If we
KD was going
prime,
average.
the league had to completely change.
People
when
weren't
it's on his
there.
prime.
People
That's
are forget-
the issue.
I think people are forgetting KD's OKC career. You know?
They have
No, but
completely
you lot
forgotten
forget-
KD's OKC career.
You're
Completely.
forgetting everything. When KD was at OKC and Steph wasn't Steph yet, what was Steph doing? How can you say impact on winning that and just forget that entire period?
Because when he started, okay, you had your
But
thing
why,
there, but you came to the league.
Why do you get to start? But we're not talking about everything. Why do we only start from Steph's when Steph's good?
Because they don't start there.
Because he started an injury. He had an injury. You want me to start judging him when he's injured on the bench?
He's injured what for 4 years of his career? Or
Nah,
something?
2013 playoffs he
So,
was
like, a
there,
player
lost.
who's-
2014 playoffs he was there, lost. Like, his Steph was there,
okay.
bro.
That's the
But I'm
argument
talking-
when-
okay,
from
so
2015.
I can't start a player that started. Your players came to the league 2 years before, so you shouldn't have a
And the
2 year grace
greatness
from
started
that.
from the beginning and did not stop once.
KD
And
was
what he
looking
did
Kobe.
in the- when he
You
got-
got
you
to add that to the argument.
KD, Russ, and
Greatness
Harden and them boys
sustained.
were looking Kobe in the eyes, Duncan in the eyes, Dirk
And
in the
we
eyes.
went
They're looking
serious
real
back-to-back,
guys, bro.
back-to-back MVP, finals MVP. We beat them. Well, why are we
No,
not
but
winning?
his
like that,
point, his
though.
point
We
is
beat
impact
them.
on winning. Like
Add the
KD
context.
weren't
Look at the
facing
teams we're going
all-time
against.
teams,
But your
bro.
team, your team, you had Harden. You've had how many of your players gone on to be MVPs? How many players we've gone on to be the MVPs? You had the talent around you. It's
So
not like
it's
oh,
just
was
the talent. It's just like what do you mean we had the talent around?
That's
them?
why your things.
Even when Harden left and
So
and
are they
Kobe
How many
and
other
Russ.
MVPs have Steph got players Steph played with has gone on to be MVPs?
Yeah,
So
but that's a hindsight argument though. You
Are they
can't-
baby?
Are
Are
they
they baby
evidently
Thunder or
talented?
That's a
are they
hindsight
baby
argument.
They were
Thunder or
evidently
they who
talented
went on to
players.
be
Some of the players
MVPs?
that Steph had, or even have gone to be even left Steph and been all stars.
I'm not sure about that though. But that I'm not saying that's Steph's fault, but it can be the Warrior system's fault. What did my man say about playing with Steph? The system's so based around Steph that players that are good are not able to get off what they can get off This is the example of the Kaminga situation.
I
not lying?
want to see a player that have left Steph and it's
tough to leave. It's tough to leave Steph.
I want to see players that have left. If Steph is like the system, the reason why players aren't playing well because of Steph.
I can't use that as
let's find a player.
Are they the baby thunder or are they what's it called?
No, that was my question. Are they baby
MVP?
thunder or
What
are they?
did Harden do the season after he left?
He was hooping at Houston.
Exactly.
Enter the MVP
Harden
race.
left and the what's it called? The winning sustained though. When
That's what I'm
Russ
saying. But
went
he's
down.
playing around talent though.
No, but that's
He was the one that's uber talented.
No, but that's a good point. Harden left and they continued. Like
it
continued
didn't
going.
stop at all. KD was the reason that was happening. He was uber talented. Him and Russ. You're downplaying KD's
I'm just saying that he was around talented players as well. So we're talking about contribution to winning. Yeah, we had two other potential MVPs.
But before he was around talented players, he was the one that pushed that team into becoming a talented team. When it was a rookie of the year at Seattle, he's the one that started it all.
And the Westbrook came what the year.
Yeah, but that's going to happen with the draft though. You draft good players, then you work around it, bro. I'm just saying what you're trying to say. That whole Thunder team.
I've asked you how many players. You're saying that's KD.
So if Steph was playing with Harden and Russ and then
if you play players as talented as that, yeah,
he would have went to the finals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, woulda, all of that stuff.
So what we do? We're moving on to the Western Conference.
Yeah, now that we've got all that hate out of us, well, not all the hate. We'll be back with that. But now that we've got some hate out of our system, we can look big picture at the conference that we all currently reside in.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Me being the Houston fan, I can't lie. I've been on 4 teams in the last, 5 years? 6 years?
Yeah.
I left the Warriors.
Yeah.
Basically, wherever KD goes, I go in it. But I genuinely do think Houston have a chance of winning the ring this year in this bloodbath that we call the West.
This year?
Yeah. You have to go into the season with that.
No, of course. But I mean,
if your team's competitive enough, you have the right.
Yeah,
to...
we're doing okay as well. We're like, I don't
what
know.
What would you know about that this season? Shut up.
First season. Okay.
Shut up.
Okay, first season. All right.
Oh, and you have to let me enjoy this. You have to let me enjoy this, bro. I watched George Hill start in the finals game against you, man. You have to let me enjoy this. You have to listen. Sorry. Go ahead.
What was I even saying, fam?
Rockets.
I was saying, I don't know our record. What was our record? Do you know our record?
Currently,
it's like 24-16 or something like that.
Yeah,
and I think we're like 4th in the West. But I do think the Rockets can win a ring this year.
I don't think you guys can.
26 and 16, 4th seed.
I don't think.
I watched that first game with OKC. You know, the first game of the season where we took them to overtime, and I was like, if things do fall in the right places, we do have a chance. If we get the right teams.
It's kind of been exposed during the season. The half court thing. I don't think you guys need a point guard.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
The games you've lost have been clutch games, close games.
Because you don't have a point guard.
Because you don't have a point guard.
I feel especially in the playoffs, that's going to be exposed so much more. Because a lot of the games are a lot closer, especially the later you get on into it.
No, definitely.
I think CP3 might be a good pickup from the idea of like a point guard, and even if it's like to show
heavy emphasis on if things do fall in the right places. Because I think the only teams that are Gara to beat us are. Not Gara, because let me not say that. But I think our favourites are OKC, Denver. In the West, OKC, Denver. I think that's it,
I was just about to say, I think it stops there.
Only OKC and Denver, I'm like, okay, if we go up against them, I don't think Timberwolves is Gara. I think they can get got.
I think the rest of the teams after OKC and Denver, it becomes
that's where the real bloodbath is.
JJK, matchups.
So what
matchups.
Would you say you're on a similar level to then? Like not necessarily
in the West.
Yeah. And what other the teams that will qualify, but you'll sweep them, like you deal with them.
So I think the Lakers will be a good matchup because they have Luka and LeBron James. Clippers will be a good matchup given how well they're playing right now. Minnesota and has playoff experience right now. You put
those teams on your level?
Yeah, they're all on our level. Okay. I feel like the rest of the West, other than like Portland, Spurs they're second in the West, Spurs. But I think we can beat the Spurs, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So we can beat every team besides OKC and Denver. And then teams, but the thing is, at the same way, we're not guaranteed to beat any other team though. I won't say we're guaranteed to beat Minnesota. Yeah, we're not guaranteed.
But you feel like you're. I feel like
if we got them in the playoffs, I'll bet on Houston for sure.
I hear that.
I feel like you man felt like that as well with the Lakers, or before Butler went down. It's like you man.
Not even before Butler. I was.
Yeah, you lot having a bad stretch still. Yeah. Can't lie. Still.
Just chase that guy Steph, bro. That's what you got to do now. Just chase him around for 48 minutes.
I don't mind writing off the season, and as long as we get to 5 before LeBron, that's the main goal.
So where do you think Golden State? You know, you lot were a team in this bloodbath West, but where do you lot?
I think we're
Playoffs?
still decent enough to get into the play-ins.
Play-ins.
And then ideally, I don't really want to.
No, it's the way it's the way he looked. The camera will see it. The way he looked at me was mad.
Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler, it's sad. Like, it's crazy how your season can
It's
just
dark, bro.
just
ACL,
like that.
ACL like that, it completely. I was thinking before the thing. I was thinking like maybe 8th seed, and then box a bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Be a little bit competitive. Be at least competitive in the playoffs. Take your team to 6. You know what I mean?
I need Steph to go nuclear right now, bro. I have Steph on fantasy, by the way. Steph, if you're watching this, 60, average 60 for me or something. Something, I need something. I lost Jimmy Butler on fantasy, but
He'll go off though. I think Steph will this is a good season and a good opportunity where
just to show them
there's no expectations now. Like I'm
He's
Steph Curry.
37 now. How many times are you gonna exert yourself for nothing?
So what do you think? I know what see we always kind of
It will add to his legacy though. Not that it needs it, but I think it will add to his legacy.
You think so?
In a way, not much, but it'll add to his legacy from the standpoint of like
if he takes this team to the play-ins,
just
and
like,
does the mad thing,
you know what I mean?
Really?
Because Steph's never
really
really
does much for
bro,
his legacy.
It's not his legacy, but it's respect. Like
Yeah.
as a player, that's why
street cred. Like
it's not all about wins. Like winning the ring.
Bro.
Yeah, you would know exactly. And people who know there's more.
It's not if Steph Curry takes his team to the playoffs or even wins like a first round or something.
I'll give him
that is insane.
I'll give him credit, and I hate
That's
him.
insane.
Like, look how much he's done. That's like okay, it's gonna look nice, but people are gonna forget that like in the next.
Yeah,
the
look,
next season,
no, but always,
He's worried about the people.
by the
He's
next
worried about the
season.
people. He's one of them fans. He's not a real fan.
This is
worried about the
this is-
people.
This is what.
next year I'm gonna be arguing. Like next couple of years, when we argue with a 6-year-old, he's gonna have to say, "Oh, he was the greatest of your time."
No, but
We'll
this
have
is
to say,
no, but this is what the glorious game is about. This is why, like our earlier discussion about KD and what he was doing in OKC before into the Warriors. Like it's not all about what you win and what you achieve. Sometimes you do things
That are
before winning a
unprecedented.
championship that are like, look at LeBron get into the finals in 2018. Like if Steph was to actually bang out
Bro.
and make noise, me that as
LeBron-
I'm Steph's up here.
I don't
Up
want Steph
here.
to do something that 30, like, at 37. I can understand at a younger age, but he's 37.
Okay, what
How
would
many
you
times
prefer?
can he exert himself?
Okay. Owen, what would you prefer? He doesn't exert himself now,
And
you
then
flame
he
out
has a
11th
shit
seed, 12th
season.
seed, nothing happens. You're older, 1 year older next season. What then?
You have to make moves on the. That's what I'm saying. Steph can't do nothing for his legacy at this point. It's the front office.
I'm telling you, legacy talk. Don't you just want to enjoy your
I do. I do.
player
I
go
want the-
crazy?
I
Remember
want
that
the best
time?
for my
Yeah,
goal.
remember that time.
I want
bro.
the best.
He
for
wants
my
to have
goal.
these arguments about rings, and that's what
I
he
want
wants.
the best for my. I think I
hear
want
it though,
Steph
I
to
do
get
hear
what he
it.
deserves. Steph deserves a championship team.
Then he should leave because Warriors and their shit.
Because you've got Luka. You got actually young talent they've built around. You lot got
Sorry.
You got Luka, the head of the ship.
Yeah. No.
shit.
Sorry.
Captain
No.
Don.
Sorry. It's the young talent that we built around part that had to stop.
Oh, so
you.
built around, not built around. Okay, you acquired. You lot did some shady backroom deal, but we're not gonna talk
Yeah,
about
no. Like,
We're
I
not
was
gonna
thinking
talk
apart
about
from AR, bro.
cost a black man his job, bro.
None of
We're
them
not gonna get
boys
into
look
that.
good.
We're not gonna get into that.
None of them boys look good apart from AR, bro.
So what? Do you think the Warriors should trade Steph then? Because you're not gonna get.
Oh, I don't say.
The Warriors shouldn't trade Steph. It's whether should Steph ask for a trade from the
Yeah.
Warriors. I think
They don't
it's
care
a
about his
question.
legacy. They've actually shown no commitment to his legacy.
What do you mean they got Jimmy Butler, bro?
Oh, no. They violated. No. They got Jimmy Butler, but it was like you should have been catering to his legacy long before that. Long before that.
What do you mean by that?
Even with Jimmy Butler, which was a good pick, I'm not saying nothing, but we weren't that far off at championship.
Bro,
team. Adding
you
Jimmy
man,
Butler to it.
Drafting
when you got
Kuminga-
Jimmy Butler, you were forgetting the basketball you man were playing. You man were going crazy.
we weren't.
With Jimmy Butler, your record with Steph and Jimmy Butler in the backcourt
It's
is
good.
like
It was
42
good.
and 18.
It was
No,
good.
they were
But
good.
that thing, we had a glaring issue that every team knows that would expose us. We had no center, and Draymond doesn't want to bang in the middle no more.
You got
It rendered Kuminga
We
unplayable.
would have came against Jokic, would have lost. We would have came against AD, would have lost. Let's say we get to the finals.
But a lot of teams have glaring issues though. Like
No, but ours
team
was-
weren't perfect. You know what I mean? But your team was good. You lost to
I don't think it was a
Minnesota.
competition. I don't think it was a team that would have been.
Bro, you went on a run when Jimmy Butler came back. I think,
regular season is different to playoffs, bro. You know,
and the only reason you lost in the playoffs was because Steph got
went
injured.
down. I hear, but I don't. No one ever thought that team was good enough to actually
Bro,
win or compete.
I thought the Warriors were dangerous last year, bro.
Yeah, we can knock a team off, but I don't think we'll beat OKC, and I don't think we'll beat Denver.
I see
But
what
these
you
are
mean. When
these
you're-
are all-time teams though.
These are
No, but that's
all-time teams in
how
the
we need-
West.
that's who we need to
in
beat
the West.
right
That's
now.
who you need to beat.
I know, but everyone else is in that situation then.
But I think your team is good enough.
I feel something about the Lakers.
No, but what I'm saying,
good enough to beat
OKC and Denver are only all-time teams because they have the two best players in the league, though. Like everyone else is in the same situation. Steph's team wasn't that bad. You could have a run at a championship, but your team's not going to be the favourites. You're not Jokic or you're not.
It's not
you're
even
SGA.
favourites. I don't think 2022 we were favourites.
And you still won.
Exactly, but I felt like our team was constructed enough so we can knock teams off based off the team we had. And that team, I don't get that feeling from this team.
I don't know that team didn't get that team that you're talking about last year, Jimmy Butler. It didn't get to be full fledged though. They got like Steph did get injured.
And
I think
even
you beat the Timberwolves if Steph don't.
I
get injured.
do think so, but who did Timberwolves lose to?
OKC.
OKC.
I don't think we'll
But
beat OKC. And
I know, but like that's how everyone is this year as well. No one thinks they're gonna beat OKC.
I feel like the gap between us was too big, and these are teams already that have been together. This is the first time we're trying this Jimmy Butler.
Like, you know that level that we're talking about Houston. I feel like the Warriors were there
at the bottom end of it.
Yeah, but that's
At
this
the
year
bottom
because you weren't playing well.
Even
Like you had a duo. You have Steph. You do have Jimmy Butler.
But
Like,
it's the matchup. No, but it's the matchups as well. They're a small
made the
team.
best, yeah.
They're small. They were a small
and
team.
it's easy to expose.
I don't know if
Not
you,
that they were not saying
you're
you
still
can
good
get them
though.
out of here. Like I wasn't saying that you can get them. I don't think you could get that Warrior team out of here. But it's like in the playoffs when you really start to abuse matchups.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it might have got long for them. Like you said, we'll never know in it because they never got to spread their wings properly. But matchup wise, it's why I was walking around saying, listen, I don't care how good you man are playing, but the Lakers are gonna lose. But we got smoked by the Timberwolves, a team that they look like they could have knocked off.
The matchups.
So it's all about matchups.
do
It's
the
that JJK stuff. It's about who gets who, not about who's the strongest. Unless
OKC,
OKC.
Denver, that's Gojo. That's Gojo. OKC Denver. That's Gojo seeking on that. But the rest of us,
100%.
the rest of us are all here on this playing field.
I lie, just boy.
But I just feel like things for the Warriors just went left, bro. Like there's no one to blame really and truly though.
Front office.
No, front office definitely.
On injuries though, like
I'm not even
the
blaming-
season got derailed completely. You
Yeah.
can't blame the front office.
No,
for
I'm not blaming the front office for us getting injured, but I don't think even before the trade was made, we were in a position to win.
Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely. Not, definitely
we
not.
know we have a player that doesn't want. We had a lottery pick we picked. We don't play him every time he makes a mistake. And now he said he's finally said he wants to get a trade. You're telling him, for you to demand the trade, there must be demand.
Yeah, no,
Like, this front office is
you lot are treating Kuminga like he's spit.
and every
on the
time he
floor,
does
bro.
come and play, he actually give him a chance to make mistakes and actually do that. He actually shows decent production. I can only imagine if he had this grace for over 2-3 years, what type of player he would be. I actually want Kuminga gone, but not from an aspect of like, a Warrior fan, I think he's trash or anything, bro. We're wasting this guy's career, bro.
and ruining his
wasting it.
and ruining his demand value
Hey, that's why
in the same breath. How can a GM go out and say that, bro? I was like,
we did it. We did it right.
they got a personal beef with Kuminga, bro. It's hilarious.
And I
man.
don't know when it's over, bro.
When you're front office, you have to commit in this thing. LeBron arrived back in Cleveland 2014.
Mm.
I remember it like it was yesterday. We had the number 1 pick, drafted Wiggins, got him out of there for Kevin Love. Simple. When you're committed to winning now, doesn't mean you'll always make the right decision. When you're committed to winning now, you make the decisive decision and you make it with just certainty. We didn't know how good Wiggins can be. Wiggins ended up winning a championship with the Warriors anyway. Wiggins might have been a better fit with Kyrie, LeBron, who knows, coulda, woulda, shoulda. But all we know is that LeBron rocked up. They said this is a once-in-a-lifetime player. This is a generational player that I think Steph is as well. We're trading Wiggins for Kevin Love today. Because Kevin Love's a franchise player or a good player that we can get for Wiggins. Let's do it. I think they should have been done that with Kuminga and Wiseman.
Yeah.
The minute you man drafted them, we have Steph. Let's get these man out of here, bro, for PG, for Harden. Just do
They should have
something.
done it early, bro.
Early. That's why I blame the front office.
Like, make a decision. Are you gonna do the win now thing, or are you gonna do the front office?
No,
They try to have
literally.
the cake and eat it too. They try to have the.
They try like-
rebuild while we.
They
have
could have
the
drafted LaMelo and got him out of there, bro. If you really want to do the win now thing, draft LaMelo, draft Ant.
The Lakers-
they couldn't draft Ant, but draft LaMelo.
The
And
Lakers did it again. I was talking to Owen about this yesterday. The Lakers did it. The Lakers did it when they got LeBron 2018. Lonzo, Hart, Kuzma. Oh, you know, we kept Kuzma actually. BI out.
LeBron did that immediately.
Out.
Bro.
We
He
won
said,
AD.
BI gone. Josh Hart gone.
2 first-round picks gone. We
Gone.
overpaid for AD, but we got a championship the next year. When you have a player like LeBron, like a Steph, you do
Okay,
that.
now I know what you mean. They should have done more.
They should have done more. That's
for
where
the
I'm
win
kinda
now
coming
thing,
from with
Kuminga, Podolski. If these men have
All
any
of
trade value,
them.
all of them.
Podolski's the one that's getting me hot because Kerr sees something in Podolski that no one else sees. He sees like a future all-star and no one sees it. And the thing is, it'd be getting me mad because it'd be like, how the hell do you put this much investment into him? And I'm not saying Pod's a good player, but I feel like if Pod's reach his peak, 6th man of the year.
Do you know what's so mad about these man as well? Like, these are guys that you could have got value for 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Wiseman is out of the league now, you know. Do you know what you could have got for Wiseman back in the day?
If you don't know what to do,
Bro.
Remember the Wiseman situation?
Bro.
That's when they got like Gary Payton back for Wiseman or something.
Bro.
Hey,
immediately,
the Warriors, bro. What is going
immediately
on?
Bob Myers left. The front office has just been doing
You forced trade Jordan Poole for what's remaining of CP. What was left of CP?
What did you think was going to happen from that? I just don't get it. Like, what do you see? What is the vision? What is the plan that you think, yeah, we're going to do this and this is going to work?
No, there's a lot of front offices that have that. I don't know what's going on.
Bozo Gene, I like to call it.
Yeah, but this is not China.
Bozo
Dynasties.
Sacramento. We're watching you, you know.
We're still watching you.
Hey.
Sacramento, we're still watching you.
Bro, like, we'll talk about you later.
We'll
we
get
got a segment for you guys, bro. Jokers.
Nah, it's dark. For the Warriors, it's dark.
For the Warriors, it's dark.
And they brought it upon themselves through basketball karma and through just front office ineptitude. Front office ineptitude,
Nah,
bro.
what Draymond said to KD on that bench, bro. I'm telling you, he's come back to a root.
Yeah, lock yourself in for another couple years of fuckery, bro.
Yeah, I told you. Draymond said the worst thing he could have said to KD on that bench. And said it, bro. Said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it.
But he's cost us how many dynasties?
Yeah.
I will not go on.
Couldn't let me be the owner, boy. Couldn't let me be the owner.
Time ago,
Your locker would have been empty by the time you got back to the changing room, bro. KD.
I'm saying,
Prime KD.
Prime KD, bro.
You would have been gone, my friend. You would have been gone, bro. I would have gone to KD. Hey, tell me what we need to do, bro. Tell me now. Tell me today.
Nah, honestly, the West has always been crazy, man.
Nah, always. But like we were saying, like when it's time to win now, you win now. And I think LeBron got used to that. And it's why later on when we didn't go all out to get Kyrie, or when they didn't, bro was tweeting, maybe it's me. It's like, bro, we can't move heaven and earth for you.
That's that fake shit Russ was talking about, bro.
We can't move heaven and earth for you every time, bro. We can't do it for you every time.
Every time. Now his power, the GM has lost his power. That's LeBron now.
That's facts.
If the front office moves off Luka's whim.
Yeah, my Lakers, my Lakers are Luka. That's Luka's team now.
Yeah,
I was watching last night against the Clippers, bro. That's Luka's team.
I was meant to ask you, like, how does that feel? Like, you're not number 2 necessarily, but
he's number
like,
2.
1B.
No,
it's still
2.
LeBron James. It's still LeBron James.
Yeah, it was Luka.
It's LeBron James.
They're building. If they ever have to pick between two of them, and LeBron's in his last year as well. It's not just LeBron. LeBron's 41.
I know.
Year of his contract. That whatever is beneficial for Luka in the future is what they do. Luka's number 1.
Okay, yeah. Luka,
You pose a good question because I hate watching it.
You hate watching it, you don't?
I hate watching it.
I hear it.
It's not that I hate and the thing is, I like watching Luka, and I like the Lakers, and I like the players that the Lakers have. I just hate watching a team that has Luka and LeBron James. I don't know how to explain it. I love it.
You're not so mad about this.
I love it, but I hate it.
We were talking about this, saying this is the best thing ever, back like a couple of weeks ago, But when you really look at it,
I love it. And
it's a bit weird at times. Like it's two different systems.
Yeah.
It's
It's two different teams. We played like JJ's figured it out in terms of, okay, when these two are together, it has to be because the game is there to be won. And I'm trying to start the game and see who's hotter between the two. It doesn't work having them on the court together a lot of the time. They have two separate units, two separate styles of playing. Luka throws up nonsense and a lot of it goes in.
And everyone in the unit has to accept it.
Yeah, and everyone has to accept it.
So you can do it again.
And then the thing is, a lot of it goes in as well. So like, I'll see Luka take a bad shot, and then it goes in, and I'm like, okay, well that's 3 points, but like when you eventually do swing that ball to Rui, he's not gonna know what hit him, and he's gonna miss.
Yeah,
when you swing that ball,
that's the way Luka plays.
Laker fans are on Gabe Vincent. I'm like, bro, do you see how much he touches the ball? Yeah, he's trash. I think he's meaty as well, but bro, he don't be touching the ball.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
that's the thing with the Dallas team. When Luka was there, he had like the perfect version of that team. That he'll throw up something crazy, he'll go in, and then the one time he does decide to pass to like PJ Washington,
It's ready.
PJ Washington's there to blick it. You know what I mean?
and you have Kyrie. So when that heebie-jeebie hobbling goblin shit ain't working,
Yeah.
you go to that wizard, you go to that witch, you go to that assassin over there, you give him the ball and you get the hell out of the way, bro.
The team was built perfectly. Here it's just like you bunch two like what's the word? Like, is it heliocentric?
Centric.
Yeah,
type
very
players.
heliocentric, bro.
And I think it's gonna work. It's not, especially if one of them don't really play defense. It's not easy.
Don't really is an understatement. Luka couldn't guard my shadow if I stopped moving for 6 hours, bro.
Bro, I saw
I
Jeff
swear
Teague.
to God,
Jeff
bro.
Teague said if you switch LeBron and Luka's ages, the Laker team will be unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
I do hear that, but Luka at
I don't
40,
think
Luka at
Luka
41.
41 has been retired.
I tweeted it. He can't guard me at. You can't guard me at 41. 41 years old. Luka's getting cooked by me, bro. I play football as well, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
41-year-old Luka.
Yeah.
You know them Europeans, bro. You know they go outside when they get old, like Dirk. Remember Dirk on defense? Ugh.
Even
Look painful,
I saw
fam.
Dirk shoot a free at ESPN today. It looked painful.
It looked painful. Luka
It
at
looks
41.
painful,
Hell
bro.
no.
His movement just looks.
There's
Hell
one play
no.
that even comes to mind. I remember a quick sidebar. It was a random. I think we were still at Cleveland.
Yeah.
We were facing Dallas, and I think Dirk was on Bron with like 40 seconds left. And I think Bron hit the dirtiest pump fake ever.
Yeah.
He made Dirk jump.
Spin. You spin.
He ran past him and just dunked it.
Yeah,
But the
catch it.
way he pump faked it was so deep. There
a
was
shadow,
no
bro.
recovery.
I'm a shadow, bro. You're not
No,
getting
do you know what I mean? It's like, but Luka don't guard. Like Luka does not guard
Nah. But
much.
hearing that, do you think your Lakers have a chance of winning it this year?
Yes, because playoff ball, if you got the biggest demon on your team, then you got a chance. And that's what annoys me about this Lakers team. I don't
Facts.
like the basketball, but
Facts.
there are two guys on this team that when that playoff bell rings,
Do you know what I feel like
long.
happens
Do you know what I mean?
every year? We go through the playoffs, yeah. We realize how crazy the playoffs are. The regular season happens, then everyone just resets their mind and forgets what the playoffs is. Like the Indiana Pacers went to the finals last year.
That's the stage.
They had the biggest demon on the court. He proved himself stage, like each stage, I'm the biggest demon on the court. So yeah, I hear your point. If you have the biggest demon on the court, then you have a chance of doing the thing, bro. But
That's why I look at you to want Steph to bang out and get to the playing, because it's like, bro, Steph, a lot of the time, Steph is the biggest demon on the court.
But you see the way they will never go and put 5 people around Luka. They will happily do that with Steph.
Yeah, you know what? That's
They will
facts,
happily
yeah.
do that with Steph and make everyone around him miss and blow us out the game. Yeah.
yeah, man, Warriors done. X them off the list.
Tis peak.
Yeah, peak.
Rockets, what's your ceiling? If you could summarize in one sentence what your ceiling is and what your expectation is for your Rockets this year.
My ceiling is I want a Western Conference appearance for sure. That's that Western Conference Finals appearance. That would be amazing for me.
Mm.
And then hopefully, if we want to reach for the stars, we can try and win a ring this year. That would be amazing. That would be like the greatest thing ever, actually. God willing. God willing.
God forbid.
God willing. But yeah, the Rockets.
I'd say the same for my team, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm still in it. Unlike
What's that?
certain man, you know what I mean?
I mean, hey, I feel like
I'm sorry, like it's
Oh, it's great.
But
It's great.
I
I'm
don't
just-
feel right,
I'm
innit?
just ready to be in the playoffs. I'm just sending you guys that text in the morning. So, maybe next year. Maybe next year. When Luka's been cooked by Jalen Williams
or someone.
and even Carson said, yeah, let me get some of him. Yeah, I'm ready to text you, and when you guys are in the fourth quarter and you've lost your 4th game in a row in the fourth quarter.
The Spurs,
yeah, next time, bro.
the Spurs would do unspeakable things to my Lakers, bro. If we matched up with them today, everyone healthy, they would do unspeakable things.
Oh
to
yeah,
us,
that
bro.
would be nasty.
I would not want to see that, bro. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, like of all the teams I do not want to see the Lakers face, and that includes OKC, I do not want to play San Antonio.
Oh, I saw that video on TikTok. The guy that was talking about the matchups, like if it all stopped
I don't wanna
at
do
this
it.
point. I swear, what would the Lakers have got the Spurs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I read when Owen was writing up for today. I read it. I was like, bro, how can I even sit here on the camera with a straight face and try and advocate for us?
That
to
would be good. That would be good for the league, though.
fuck the league. Fuck the league. Fuck
Hey,
the league.
Wemby versus Luka.
Man, fuck the league.
Hey, listen.
They gonna start that shit. If Wemby gets LeBron out here, they gonna start that shit. And
I'll be first.
But
exactly.
I'll work on my friends.
They gonna
bro.
start that shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that.
You got that boy, though. You got that boy, bro. You got the Don. Luka, bro.
Castle is a demon.
Yeah, it's true. It's
bro.
true. It's true.
Fox
Then you
is
got
a
Austin Reeves, though.
demon.
Austin Reeves.
I saw what Minnesota, he's on watch. I like what you're doing this season. I like that you're playing well, but I saw what Minnesota did to you last year.
Yeah, I saw.
Do you remember I was cursing Reeves during that series? I was like, bro, they hoeing you out here.
We're getting on to stop the count. So I came across an article the other day.
Huh.
And there's not articles, a TikTok, I'll be honest. if they start,
You just turn into real journalism. You just turn into real journalism.
That I said article. That's crazy.
let me be honest. Let me not lie to the people out there. Let me not lie. But it was so the hypothetical was if they stopped the league on this day, the potential matchup they had. So I'm gonna read out the matchups to you guys, and we're gonna react and see how we feel about the matchups and what it would mean for the NBA. Bear in mind, we're trying to sell these games. We're trying to sell out
Was this East and West or just West?
just West.
Just the West.
No one cares about the East. Like,
Yeah, we'll
we gave them the episode last week so they can.
facts.
Hey, go on,
We'll briefly
Leave us,
circle
yeah.
back to you, man. Like,
So the first round, 1v8, Golden State versus the Thunder.
you mean Thunder versus Golden State?
That's a spanking right now, bro.
Yeah.
That's
So,
a
like,
spanking.
they was talking about like, how it'll be the passing of the guard, how it'll be like the
Oh,
old
yeah.
dynasty introducing the new dynasty.
Oh yeah.
That's what
Yeah, nah,
going
that-
back to the gladiator laws.
That'll be a good first round. That'll be a great first round. I wish Golden State was fully healthy so
Yeah.
I can say the Thunder watch them. But
Steph got a 50 bucket in him in that series though.
yeah, definitely. Steph's
if,
good for that.
if you take 2 games from OKC, then I'll be like,
No, I like that narrative. Yeah,
And there's history there as well.
Yeah.
Like there's history. Like they're gonna want to get back because like
well, yeah, for what we did to
biggest butterfly
the-
effect series ever.
them boys there. Who are them, man? Them boys just 3-1 quick. Like, come jump on this side.
So OKC sweep. See, this is why. Yeah. OKC sweep. I saw that Owen mentioned hate watch for the league. You're damn right. And if you want to know why, look no further. Warrior fans like that. That's why you want to see them get
I
worked.
might even just let them sweep us so they're fresh for when they beat the rest of
Yeah,
the
SG ain't even playing the fourth quarter. The way the Warriors are set up now, SG ain't even playing the fourth quarter. In most of them
that will
games,
be.
bro.
Ugh.
Casey Wallace make a name for himself.
Oh,
Casey
bro.
Wallace make
I'm about to make a name for myself.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
I'm
man.
ready for this. Oh, I'm about to make a name.
Well, that's a sweep though.
So yeah, so we're agreeing.
Yeah,
Wash,
that's
wash, sweep,
Yeah,
dead
full
rubber.
name.
Yeah.
But that would be good. That would be a good matchup though.
Yeah.
Like,
Good TV. It's always good
yeah.
TV. It's Steph, innit?
I feel like it's almost like a Floyd thing where people would be happy to see you lose.
Yeah.
The Warriors
yeah,
could always
yeah.
sell tickets from that aspect.
Yeah.
The next one, San Antonio Spurs versus Los Angeles Lakers.
ooh,
That was sad for that.
that's like the two, not the two.
Can you edit like the dog the light skinned dog? That's me on the
this guy.
That's me the 82nd game of the season. I see SASVLAL. That's
Except to your feet.
we getting worked. We getting fucked tonight. We getting fucked tonight. We
Yeah, you might not get a move to still. Actually, I feel like you're downplaying your team a bit too
So,
much. You know?
It's the effort. It's not even the talent. It's the effort and the coaching as well. Like I really like San Antonio's coaching. I like the plays that they run. I like that they move the ball around, and I like that he's not afraid to call a timeout and shout at them. Not that JJ won't do it, but
you can't.
you can't. It's LeBron and Luka. Do you know what I mean? Like
think
you're
you-
second year coach.
You lot's best case of beating them is in the first round, though. I feel like the longer in and the
Ah,
more
yeah.
tired your legs get during
Ah.
the playoffs, you're more likely. The fresher you are off the in
100%.
the playoffs, I feel you're more likely to get them.
We can get him with Bright Star Too Light
Yeah.
syndrome. We can try and get them with
I think
Bright Star Too Light.
Luka, we know Luka. Obviously, he's had these defensive things before and his fitness, but let's just say he's all right. Then LeBron's 41 as well. The more the player on goes,
No,
off,
I agree.
yeah.
With you. I agree. With
Okay,
you.
cool.
I agree with you for sure.
Like Wemby with a couple heads on his wall is a Wemby I don't want to face, bro.
But they
Like
won't-
Wemby in the first one, we can kind of get him. You know, he ain't been here before.
who'd you be your primary defender on Luka and LeBron?
As in, who would I have them guarding, or who would I?
Who would I from the Spurs? Who would you have guarding Luka and LeBron?
I don't even know. You know, Spurs they throw quite a few defenders at you, innit?
So because they rotate between Castle, Vassell, with LeBron, because LeBron's 41, they will try a variety of the rotation players. I don't
Make
think
him
they.
run. Yeah.
I don't think they would wait. I think what they would have Wemby do, because we don't have a lob threat. Zoom, please zoom, please zoom. DeAndre Ayton, you have stolen your last big contract. I swear to God, you have stolen your last big contract from NBA owners. Zoom even further if you haven't zoomed enough. DeAndre Ayton, you have stolen your last contract. Because we ain't got a lob threat. We don't have nothing interior. We got Jackson Hayes coming off the bench.
You got Jackson, bro.
They'll just plot Wemby in the paint. They won't even have Wemby guard Luka or guard LeBron.
Yeah.
They'll just plot Wemby in the paint and be like, well, guess what? They're going to throw up a bunch of threes because they ain't got nothing.
Ayton been playing that bad for the double zoom, like you know. What I mean?
Ayton's been playing 4 points and 5 rebounds last night. A grand total against Zoo coming off an injury. Zoo that's recovering from an injury. You put up an amazing, colossal, gargantuan 4 points and 5 rebounds.
No, last
Luka
time,
threw a lob and you watched it. Luka threw a lob. Luka threw a lob
where
during
this
that
is
Clipper
going.
game. He watched it with the defender and then realized at the last second,
for
it was
me. Oh, wait,
me. Me.
no, last time I watched Ayton though, he played decent, bro. Like
Man, he's not been getting the touches, and you know what happens with Ayton when he doesn't get the touches.
He gets mad.
He gets mad and he starts.
Complacent.
Look at the team you're playing on.
Still,
Give
though.
me 4 games of maybe 13 and 10, and then we can talk about getting you the touches that you deserve.
He doesnn't even do the right things to get in the places you need to get the touches.
Yeah,
So you can't be mad you're not getting the touches when all you need
he's
to
not
do
like
is run and
he's not
jump.
one of
Yeah.
them centers that are gonna rip down the net.
yeah.
Like he's
But they
more
had-
he's more of a finesse center.
Yeah.
He wants the touches by the
In mid, yeah.
by the elbow, by the edge of the key.
Finesse is like what
Like
happens
mid-range.
Like finesse is when you add something to the end of an action. Like, you know, when you've done something with finesse, by the time you've got into the action, you do it with finesse.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't get into the action at all.
You don't do that.
You know, when you just when you just stand there. That's why Ayton's finesse. Because I agree that one of Ayton's strengths in basketball is the fact that he's a finesse center. But like, because he's not doing anything right now,
it's tough though.
Is you know what I mean? And
Because
then,
Luka be pounding that. I was gonna say pounding that ball, that fire.
nah, not really.
Yeah, pounding that ball until like there's like 5 seconds left on the shot
Nah,
clock.
that's real.
You know what I mean? So it's tough for a center to actually get involved. Like,
That's facts.
bro. Imagine just setting picks all day, bro. All day, and then you get that
For him
pass
to step back, for him to step back every time,
Every
for him
time,
to step
you know
back
what I mean?
every time.
7
Like,
foot,
even
bro.
in Phoenix, like Devin Booker passed the ball more to DeAndre Ayton more than Luka did.
Yeah,
Like there was a time there was offense that was ran for Ayton in Phoenix. I don't think does he really have that in LA? Is it just LeBron Luka ball every
yeah.
time?
Especially maybe sometimes I think when they were both down during the beginning of the season.
Yeah, weirdly, it's only LeBron that seems to enjoy playing with Ayton at the start, but it's like Ayton's motor is like, you know LeBron and players that don't have motor, bro. Especially at his age. If you ain't got motor, I'm not trying with you. I literally see it with LeBron. If you don't want to play, I ain't got time to. I ain't all might no more, bro. That Bron football is done, bro. I don't have time to make superstars out of players. You feel me?
In that matchup though, I'll probably give Spurs 4-2. 4-2. That's
If
about
Ant
right.
and them did us 4-1, what do you think they're gonna do?
Come,
I think it's still their first run
Let me
out,
bet
bro.
Ant. I'm joking. Is that a debate?
That is a debate.
That is a debate.
That is a debate. No, it's a debate. No.
It's when
That's
we
why
better
when
than
you
that.
asked, I kind of hesitated. I was
I
like,
looked around like, yo,
yeah, David, I was like, cat.
like, bro, because Ant's a playoff riser, bro. You don't want to see that we're in the playoffs either.
We ain't seen Wemby in the
We ain't
playoffs
seen-
yet,
but
though.
we ain't
Wemby's
seen Wemby
a
in the
riser
playoffs.
from the play for he is now. Oof. I think
I don't know.
Wemby's like shot protection.
Do
of the
Spurs
paint.
beat Timberwolves?
Yeah, I think he can hold. I think what's his name? I think
Yes, they got Fox.
Wemby can hold. Wemby can hold.
I forgot
go
about
back to the
Fox, you
point.
know.
They got Swiper, bro.
Yeah, he might got a team
Castle
still.
and Fox can jump.
But I say 4-2 though, man. Respect LeBron
Yeah, okay.
James.
Okay.
Respect LeBron, man.
So we're all agreeing on the Spurs loss in that. I mean, Spurs winning.
That'll be
that
a
one,
sick matchup. The red versus the yellow versus black. Is it gold?
Yeah,
Gold
it'll
versus
be
black.
a good.
They're
it'll be a
both
good
winning
series.
franchises as well. Like they both got quite a bit of pedigree as well. So that'll be sick. Spurs versus Lakers. What was next on the
It was
on the list?
Get well soon, Pop. Greg Popovich, get well soon.
It was the Timberwolves versus Denver Nuggets. You already know who I'm rolling with. You already know my boy Ant. Already dealt with them boys last year.
Nuggets, man.
Get them boys out there. The Joker's reign is over, bro.
I don't bet
It's a
against.
new
I
boy
actually
back
don't
in
bet
town,
against the
bro.
Nuggets. I actually don't bet against the Nuggets, you know.
Alright, but you got to bet against Ant, bro. Ant going to the finals this year. He's gonna get that. He's gonna get that Nuggets, and he's gonna get that Shea pack, and then gonna understand that this is the face of the league. You don't even want to be face of the league. We're still gonna be face of the league.
Yeah, he keeps on calling Wemby the face of the league.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even want that shit. What was it?
As a fan who's been lucky enough to receive belt from both the Timberwolves and the Nuggets.
They're lucky.
Yeah. You know, I've been
anything worse.
I've been so lucky.
The Nuggets one's bad as well.
The thing with the Timberwolves is that
You know that meme of Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, they both swept you. They both swept you.
That's what the Nuggets was giving Lakers, bro. That spanking.
it was bad.
Ugh.
They swept you too, innit?
With the Timberwolves, now they gentlemen swept us. They swept him.
Oh, yeah, gentlemen swept you. Oh, they swept you guys.
See, I wasn't even gonna make that distinction until you try
sorry.
grouping me in.
We
with
don't
them.
even do that. That
Support
Phoenix,
group.
that Phoenix
I don't know, it's
era.
part of that support group. Is that support group?
That Phoenix era don't even
I
count,
know
bro.
who beat who what talk, but I don't.
He beat you guys as well, though, bro.
He beat me. He beat me. I'm with
look at
Steph,
that.
bro. Steph was
Warrior.
there.
He's
We
a
beat
warrior,
him 1-0
though.
up.
Warrior.
We beat him 1-0 up, bro.
This is a warrior, though.
With the Timberwolves, they exploited a matchup with us, and it's not to say that they're not a very good team. I think they are. They exploited a matchup, and when Ant's on go, I think they can compete with any team, not even just the Lakers. I think they can just compete with anybody. With the Nuggets, it's like, think back to when you were like 7 and like you get in trouble and like you try to convince yourself that you're not in trouble, but the trouble is just, you feel it. You know when you're in trouble with something, teachers, parents, and you try to tell yourself, you know, I'm not in trouble, but that feeling persists. That's what facing the Nuggets is like. It doesn't matter how up you are, how good your team's playing. LeBron, who I think is the best player of all time, can have it clicking, go in. If Jokic decides he's going to do that fuckery, it's going to happen. That's my perspective of the Nuggets and just seeing them in a series against anybody. They're so inevitable, bro. Yeah. And when they're not inevitable, you've had to kill them in a game 7.
Bro.
When they're not inevitable, you've had to get them in a game 7. You've had to strangle them, bro. They're relentless, bro. It has to be the Nuggets.
I feel like the Timberwolves got a good matchup for them. All the
Timberwolves have beat them before.
And they got big
was it 7 games,
well. I think one of the biggest things about Denver, like obviously you got Jokic, but obviously their team is quite of a big team barring Jamal Murray. But if you look at the Timberwolves, they've got Naz Reid, they've got Julius Randle, they've got Gobert. I think they really got players that can actually come and compete to that level. If Ant can raise his level to at least, we're never going to reach it to Jokic because Jokic does so much. But if you can just get a player at his best and the rest of his team comes with him.
But Denver
they still have Hamal. They still have Hamal.
It really depends. A lot of the times playoffs, if you think it comes about your top player, sometimes your top player balances out the other top players and it looks like 2, 3, 4 now. And I feel like,
what do you always say about JR in the finals? 2 threes and
you hit 2 jump shots and a 3.
I'm telling you, bro, shit like that matters, bro. Like, who was it last year in the playoffs for Indiana? Is it
Nemhard and Neesmith.
Nemhard. It's them players that really get shit going in the playoffs for you.
And look, they got Peter Watson, who seems
Cam
to be
Johnson,
a gem. They got Cam
Bruce
Johnson.
Brown.
Jamal Murray is still doing that shit, still unappreciated, by the way.
He's going to be all-star this year. He's going to be all-star this year.
He should.
If Ant can do that Halliburton thing where he allows his next up plays to be just as good, then that's really going to allow him to...
Bro, they beat Denver before.
Yeah, I think they can beat... I think they'll beat them again, bro. They don't have that mental fear. They beat them in a game 7. They've beat them.
But true say that series was up and down. I think... Was it...
Everyone lost at home for a while.
No. I think like Denver was on a comeback. I think it was like, were they 3-0 down or 3-1 down? Or 3, I think it was 3-2 down.
Denver were up. Denver were up.
No, Minnesota were up that series.
Minnesota were up.
But then Ant went crazy in game 7 and they did the thing.
So the thing is, he even had a bad-ish shooting game in game 7, but he hit that.
That free.
He hit that free. And I love that.
That would be a good narrative, though. A good series. Revenge.
What are you guys going with? You're going with the Nuggets?
Denver, bro.
Yeah, Denver.
I'm not betting against Jokic. Only OKC.
I'm sticking with Ant with this one.
I like that.
And then the final one. There's table, ladders, and chairs.
Houston.
KD's custody. We got the Houston Rockets versus the Spurs.
Houston, bro. Houston.
Houston.
I don't blame the Suns. Like, it's not about the Suns and who won the trade. I only blame Bradley Beal, bro.
Everyone, I'm cool with everyone else.
It's only Bradley Beal, and he knows why, bro. He knows why. Bro said, "I'll be damned if I get swept." We got swept. Nigga came out and said, "I'll be damned." Like the lack of respect, bro. He came out and said, "I'll be damned." The only person I blame for is Bradley Beal, but that would be a nice series.
9 points you get in that game as well.
9 points, bro. Bro, one of our old episodes, these men were calling Bradley Beal a superstar.
Oh, bro, delete the tape.
I'm just saying,
so good. The tape's been deleted. The tape's been deleted.
AI, bro.
They put it on the internet, bro.
I swear,
the way of AI, bro. AI is a dangerous thing, bro. Dangerous tool.
But yeah, I'll take Houston in that series. But it would be a good series, though. It's still like, it would be a good series.
Sounds kind of giving me the Rockets energy from last year, that gritty team. I don't know if it's Dylan Brooks.
It's Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks might be a culture shift at clubs, you know. You might not want to say it. And even now, I think he's averaging 20 this season.
It's not might not. He is. When he was at Memphis, they were a rugged team.
They got rid of him. and everything started going wrong for them.
Yeah,
Memphis,
literally.
Another thing Draymond was wrong about, the dynasty starts after you, bro. The dynasty died. If there was the conception of it died straight after that.
I take Houston in that series. Respect to the Suns.
Houston should win that series. I'm going to give it to Houston, but I think it's 6.
Yeah,
I think
Booker,
they can still 2 games.
If everyone's healthy, Mark Williams looks like he can be decent. It's just his minutes and him being healthy seems to be a bit of a problem.
The half court thing
Grayson
as well,
Allen.
I don't think they have a point guard as well, though.
Gillespie. They got some decent players. There.
How many toss a type of basketball though? Buckets. That's going to be your series where you can just see buckets for buckets. You see Booker and KD just going buckets.
I don't know when that. I don't know when that narrative began, bro. I'm not just a bucket.
That's what you like hoops, basketball.
I like systematic basketball,
man.
bro.
You like hoops, bro.
Yeah, I like defense.
Basketball.
Bing,
Make a bucket in the phone box type basketball, bro.
Bing. I'm really not though. That's the thing.
Jab set.
If there's one thing,
that's the real respect to bucket. If there's at least 3 jab sets before it.
On 2K, me and this guy play 2K. This guy goes for straight layups, bro. He don't play the game.
Don't give me the layup.
I'm hitting mid ranges, fade away, step back, trying to impress the people outside. You know what I mean? Bro. This guy layup. As long as he wins, though.
Bro. They do call it the beautiful game, innit? They do call it the beautiful game.
Don't worry, though, man. You get better at 2K, bro. We should do that one of these days.
Just
2K,
stream it,
2K stream.
Do that series we did last time.
Let's put money on it, though.
Hey,
give it to the
cinema. Hey, you heard it here first, boy. I'm gonna be the booker.
Facts. No, we gotta do that.
These man, they're gonna do it. 2K tournament.
The whole series.
Bragging rights. That's what we're gonna call it. Bragging rights. Because God knows we've been trying to ascertain bragging rights between these two for the better part of a decade plus now.
I wanna win
when it comes to games.
I already know I wanna win, bro.
So after that would be OKC versus Spurs.
Oh, is that the next round?
Yeah, we'll just run through that quickly. We don't need to go through the whole. We can just guess what would you.
Okay,
just give us quickly who would you have?
OKC
Spurs, and then we have Denver versus Rockets.
Okay, I'll be quick. I'll go OKC with but a higher chance of upset from the Spurs though. Higher chance of upset.
100%.
Like high. So I'm gonna say OKC win the series against the Spurs, but there's a higher chance that the Spurs upset.
I say Denver versus.
What did I say? OKC and Spurs. OKC and Spurs. It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. OKC win, but I think Spurs.
OKC Spurs. It was Denver versus Rockets.
No, it was OKC Spurs.
Yeah, you said that one already though. You said.
I said OKC. What are you saying?
Oh, you didn't answer. I thought you answered it already.
Yeah, no. I was giving my answer. So I say OKC, but the Spurs could absolutely upset.
Okay. And then for Rockets versus Nuggets.
Future Rockets.
Nuggets, because Rockets don't have a point guard.
Nuggets because
that organized basketball down the stretch will kill you, man.
KD has to show them, man. Yeah. He has to show them. This is your moment. Go drop 50.
And
again.
Yeah.
Nuggets versus OKC.
Can't like KD plays good against Jokic, you know, and that team. And
even on the Suns, like you might put up a good fight against them, man.
Took them 6.
Yeah, it took them 6, so that could be a thing.
And the final, OKC versus Nuggets.
Coin flip. Again.
Nuggets.
I'm going OKC.
Get back, yeah. I might err on the side of get back. Or who's got home court in this scenario? OKC.
OKC would have home court.
OKC. It's so mad that series probably comes down to that, you know. Like, these little things actually matter when it comes to these two superpowers.
Especially in tight games like that. But, Yoms, you went somewhere last week, didn't you?
I did.
You told people where you went last week.
I went to the NBA house that was put on by the league itself. It was in and around O2. They had the game at the O2 Arena. Memphis put hands on Orlando. It was like a 20-point game.
Oh yeah, I watched that game. I think Anthony Black dunked on like 4 players.
Yeah,
I thought that was the game before. I thought that was the Berlin game.
Crazy.
Oh, was that the Berlin game?
That was
the Berlin game.
Berlin game.
They faced each other twice. One in Berlin.
Yeah. It was good. I went to the NBA house. It was a very good event. Put on by the league. They had a couple influences there. Couple different brands. So Foot Locker were running some activities, some games. They had the Magic running some drills themselves. You could take some pictures. WNBA had a stall. That was really cool. Got a couple tote bags from them.
Well, I wanted to get to the game, the NBA London game, but I researched them prices, bro.
Yeah, no,
I saw the prices. I said maybe next year, or something.
If the league watching, count it here. We can cover the game a lot better than the random influences that you picked. It was a good event, a very, very good event. I enjoyed myself. The space was nice, but you know, try and lean more into content creators that are focused more on basketball and NBA as opposed to just people who are famous, quote unquote famous in the UK.
Wait, that NBA London game counts towards the regular season, right? Innit? That's sick, bro. I can't lie.
Crazy, innit?
That the first time they're doing that.
No, they done it. They've done it in the NBA.
In Paris last year.
They've done it in the NBA every year. I was speaking to one of the.
We're talking about the London game.
Yeah, London. They've done it every
2 years
year.
ago, London.
Yeah, done it.
But
every year
did that one count to the regular season as well?
Yeah.
I think it was Pacers versus
I thought I saw Jar saying that's like the first time they did that.
He's been. So they pick different franchises every year. So
that's wavy still.
No, Pacers faced Spurs in. I think Pacers faced Spurs in Paris last year. Went to go.
They're doing a Manchester game soon.
We'll be there.
Don't know, yeah.
Be there.
I don't know how I feel about it in terms of the league because it's like you really want to establish London properly before going out to Manchester. I was speaking to one of the reps about it. The event was good at NBA House. A lot of good opportunities, a lot of good people to network with.
Did they speak anything about the Europe League they're going to do, the NBA Europe League?
Not really, you know.
Okay.
They'll really just focus more on promoting the NBA itself. So it was fun. We're going to drop a lot of content on our page for that. I'm going to try and make a tiki-taki of all the content from that day because, you know, I was having fun. It was good. It was fun.
Man, that's proper still.
It was fun.
That's proper.
It was fun. There's more they could have done. We'll get into it at some point properly when I drop the content and just give my general thoughts. But I did have a good time, and it was good to see the game growing across the pond. So can't be mad
So it
at
was
that.
proper close to the game.
Proper close to the game. Yeah. It was like right by the arena, like maybe like 5-10 minutes, just in a different venue. So yeah, they had a lot of jerseys, basketballs, things you could take pictures at.
Don't be embarrassed counting and naming any activities. If you're doing any activities on the counted banner, we expect 100%.
See, that's why I was just taking pictures. And that's why I was just taking
I checked
pictures.
your story. I didn't see you take not one shot, bro.
What's
going on?
Rusty. Rusty.
Nah, that is hilarious.
You're the ones you start practicing your form next to it, so people think, oh yeah, no, he knows.
Yeah,
what he's
do you know
doing.
what I
He knows
mean?
what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
The thing's, I had a Bron
You
jersey
gotta fake
on.
it till you make it, bro.
I weren't trying to shame Bron. I had the Cavs Bron jersey on. I weren't trying to shame Bron out here.
I might start doing that, wear LeBron's jersey to a random place or just stinking it up, just ingrain that memory into people's heads. Just like, I saw some guy in a LeBron jersey stinking it up.
Real
Get some
hating
people
back
to do
in
it as
style.
well.
Real hating back in style.
Yeah.
Real hating back in style. That's the theme and the
I
energy.
might as
of
well.
this
I can get
episode.
out now, bro. I can get out now because at some point I'm going to be arguing with like a 8-year-old about, oh no, this guy's the greatest player ever. I'm like, no, you know what I saw? You weren't there in 2018. So let me get on to him now before I have to defend his legacy. Let me get it all out my system now.
They got to bring that the super big games to London though. Like Memphis.
Oh yeah.
Memphis Orlando's cool, innit? Imagine they brought like one crazy game.
Bring a big market. Bring a massive
you know
market.
what I mean? That would be nuts.
You'll see how much we really love the game. So just some food for thought from the league. You know,
If they can sell out a Grizzlies versus Memphis game.
Yeah,
They can easily sell
the
out.
NBA can sell out
Like,
anywhere,
yeah.
bro. Like we forget how big this game actually is, bro.
Such the fan base I have in the UK as well.
nah, facts. You got to grow the game with some intention. Like you got to do it like.
These NBA players come to Europe, like I can't believe all the fans I have.
No,
here.
no,
I'm like,
yeah,
bro, are you?
bro.
Are
Yeah,
you
you met me. You don't
Are you
know
in
me.
tune?
You don't know me yet. That's
Yeah,
why.
bro.
You don't know me yet. You don't know how much we're really vibing with the game over here, bro.
Are you man in tune, bro? It's like
Man are arguing.
Luka became big and became one of the biggest superstars for a reason because he's from Europe.
Yeah.
Literally, like as soon as Europe got a mad superstar, he became like the
Yeah.
biggest superstar.
Wait for
in
the
the league.
London guy to actually touch.
Give us a good game and we might consider you letting you have your MVP back, bro.
Just get London superstar and you'll see how London shows up for him.
You know, you man ain't had no MVP since 2018.
Nah, but no, it's good that you went to the what was it?
NBA house.
NBA house.
NBA house.
Nah, that's wavy. Still.
Well, my second NBA house. My first NBA house is here. I count it. My people there
That's
friends,
That's
friends.
per-
on this amazing
Possible
set.
friends.
And again, I'm gonna do my bit this week to end the episode because I forgot to do it last week. Because you may wonder why we're sitting here. You might wonder where we are, what this setup is. YCUK. YCUK. Powered by, filmed by, supported by, most important thing, YCUK. So a big shout out to them. And
Appreciate it.
Love you guys. We
100%.
appreciate you guys, and we're learning so much along with just recording as well. We're not just recording and giving this amazing product to you. We're learning more about ourselves, you know, how to get this popping. They got us holding these cold ass mics. So big shout out to YC UK, yeah. Much love. And
Much
you know
love,
what?
man. Yeah, that's the
That's
counting
a
pod.
nice little place to leave it. you
Yeah,
reckon?
man.
That's
See you
good
guys.
energy. I think we started off rough.
Oh yeah, we have to start with that hating shit.
We're
you know?
not-
Basketball friends.
we're
See
not-
the energy tossing
We're
rings
not
to the
basketball friends.
No,
We're
no,
not.
I like
We're
that.
not.
I like that he brought that back. Yeah.
These man were saying, yeah, green. Nah, bro. Bro, there's a reason we started this. There's a reason we started this. We're enemies.
Real rap. So we'll be back to go to war again next week on Count It, and we'll keep you up to date with the latest and greatest news around the league. And yeah,
See you guys later,
See you guys
man.
next week.
take it easy.